So Kanban literally means signal flow. A short history of Agile in like 25 seconds. So in World War II, all the blokes left the factories and the ladies went into the factories and had to learn quickly. And the Americans created this process called TWI, or training within industry. Look it up on YouTube. There's some cracking videos of how it works. And it's an approach of sharing knowledge collaboratively and learning from that. When Japan had to rebuild post-World War II, General MacArthur went over there and he knew about training within industry, and he took the experts from America and brought them to Japan. He brought together 50 of middle-level executives from many Japanese companies and taught them this TWI stuff. There was one person who it really resonated with, and his name is Taiichi Ono, and he created the Toyota way. And so that's where, like, interestingly enough, the Japanese motor industry then just took the world by storm and wiped American car manufacturing off the face of the planet, because they just couldn't compete with quality, with throughput production. So Kanban is one aspect of that. And so if you explore that, there's a lot of learning to be done in the lean manufacturing space of Toyota way. Fast forward all the way through into the 90s, software is starting to become even more relevant. You know, people are starting to have computers at home, you know, the boom of the digital age. And at Corbis International, there were two people who were understanding work, and this whole fast feedback using Scrum and what have you was becoming popular. And there was a chap named Dan Vacanti who used the Kanban approach to understand building a product, and there was another chap, David Anderson, who used it for a maintenance support team. And they're the two folks who independently, collaboratively created it, and they created the two systems, the Kanban University as well as Professional Kanban. The fundamental principles of Kanban is the focus on flow through the system. So defining your workflow, what's your start point, what's your end point? And then having metrics, pure empirical data to manage your flow. And how you do that is by managing the amount of work in progress, WIP. The more stuff in progress, the slower the system. You know, have you ever gone to that situation where you've had to rush to a meeting and you've put that last bit of sandwich in your mouth and your mouth's so full you can't chew it? That's most organizations today. So to get more stuff done, do less. It's counterintuitive to eat more, take smaller bites. It's as simple as that. Kanban is a set of practices. It's an approach, a method, if you will, that will help make all of this stuff very visible so that the team can self-manage, so that they can understand the bite as well as what it means to be swallowed. And this is, then you get into the details of policies and processes. At the end of the Kanban workflow, you will achieve the same point as in Scrum. We call it the definition of done. Work is complete. Now, where it comes really useful for organizations is you can chain Kanban workflows together, so you can look at upstream through to downstream.